So here we have a beautiful bracelet. That has a magnetic clasp and is made using 11 O's in 2 colors. And here I have added some 3x4 rondelles. The technique used is Chevron, and I must say that I was inspired by a basic unit that was shared on Quick and Easy Beadwork by Janet Palumbo and Reem Iversen. So, and then I have used that one and created this design. So let's get beading. So for our bracelet we start with one side, then we continue with the other side, and then we add the rondelles in the middle. So for our chevron base unit, we have one color, color A and color B. With one seed bead from color A, we make a stopper bead, which will be part of the beads numbered as well. Okay, so this is bead 1, 1A, 1B, 3A, 1B. Okay. And now skip the last B and go through the first A that follows. Now being chevron, it means that we have to close this loop, and we pick up 2A, 1B, and we connect with the first A we have added. And here we have one loop. Now we pick up 2A, 1B, drop the beads, skip the last B, go through the first A after, and now we have to close the loop, being a chevron, and we pick up 2A, 1B, and go through the A that follows the B in the middle. And now we repeat these last 2 steps continuously. So first we make the, let's call picot, and for this we pick up 2A, 1B, drop the beads, skip the B, go through A, And to close the loop, the same number, absolutely the same, 2A, 1B, but then we connect with the first A after the existing B in the middle. Okay, so for our length, it's just a matter of repeating 2A and 1B. When they are at the edge, we skip the B and make the edge picot. After we've done that, we have to close the loop with the same number of beads, 2A, 1B, going through the A after the B in the middle. It's very easy. 2A, 1B, we are at the edge, so we make the picot. So we skip the last one, go through the first A. We are in the middle, we have to close the loop. So 2A, 1B, skip the B, go through the next A after the B. See? And this is how we make half of the bracelet. And if you like, you can leave it here to create just one half of the bracelet. It's very nice as it is. And now we close. If it's easy for you, you can push the beads with a nail. 2, 1, drop the beads, skip the last one, up, and here we close the loop. Very easy, and you keep going like this. I'll make another unit so I can show you how we make the other side and double it. Obviously, if you want, you can triple it. The only problem you will have will be how you do the clasp, and maybe you have to improvise a little for such a wide bracelet clasp. No idea, never thought of it. Anyway, so here we are here, right? And let's say that we want to double it. For this, I would, let's see, I would actually start a new thread, and I'm saying this because I don't remember how I've done that one. It was a long time ago when I've made this design. Okay, let's add another thread. And we start our design in the same way we have started. 1A, let's make a stopper bead out of it because it will be quite fiddly after, so better to have a fixed point. So this is 1A, 1B, 3A, 1B, exactly the same unit, that the same structure that we've started with. And now 2A, 1B, go through our initial A or the stopper bead. Okay, and now If you see, if we consider this to be on this side, the next unit we will connect it here. So we know that we need 2A, 1B. So we have 2A, yeah, and 1B that we pick up is from this side. We skip the B, go through the A, very nice. And now we continue with our usual 2A, 1B, and look for the first A after the B. Fantastic, and it's there. And this is how we have connected our first unit. Now here we do the 2A, 1B, drop them, skip this one, go back up. Okay. It is slightly fiddly, but you can do it because it's easy and beautiful. And now we close our loop with 2, 1 in the first A after. Good. And now it's time to pick up 2A. We pick up the B that is already on the other side, go back down, A, okay, and now we close the loop with 2A, 1B, and like this. So you can see that when you work on this the second side, the second part of the bracelet, we actually hold this side on over our finger, and so here we try not to drop them so much as I've done before. And now we close the loop with 2A, 1B, and look for the A after the B. And here I have 2A, 1B, which is the connector from the other side. Skip it, go back through the next A. And now is followed by the usual loop 2A, 1B, and connect with the first A. See? And we have one more, and this would be the picot, outside picot. So we drop them. It's much easier if you try to control the whole work with your fingers. And here we close the loop 2A, 1B, look for the first A after the B, and now 2A, 1B, and is the connector, that one. Oh, come on. Okay. Skip it, go through the A. And now we close our loop. 1, 2, A, 1B, and connect with this one. And here is how we make the double length, or the double width, sorry, end of the bracelet to get to this design. When we have this, the only thing that we would need to achieve that design is to add let's see, one more. These are the 3x4 rondelles. Okay, so, and they will run in between the connecting beads. So for this we need to move our thread here, and we find a way to do exactly that. And we will need to start from that side, so we make sure that our thread is positioned correctly. Okay, so with the thread positioned towards the length of the work, we just pick up. Now it's interesting to see how this length goes. So it's like this. I would add 2 seed beads in between, and then followed by another one. If you want, you can add one rondelle in every space available. It's really not a problem. And then, depending on the shape you want to achieve, if you put like 2 seed beads here, it will be a flat, like here. But if you want to have somehow the design scrunched in the middle, you can add only 1 seed bead and it will scrunch. Let's see, and let's actually do one. Or if you want, you don't add any at all, and just have a look and see how it works for you. So let's try and add only 1 seed bead. We have 1 seed bead there, and not 2. We add the next rondelle, and see, when you pull, it scrunches a little the work. At the end of it, before I would attach the magnetic clasp, I would go back and reinforce this connection at least once, if not twice. It's just to be absolutely sure that is strong and stable. Okay, so I hope you like this design. I find it very special, I would say. I really liked it, and it gives you a lot of flexibility, and is very pretty. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, etc., etc. And I'll see you with our next tutorial. Ciao, ciao.